Cheers and welcome, my friends. I'm Horath, and we are playing Tyranny as a noble mage. Welcome back. We are in the last stage of crossing the Matani River, forcing a crossing. We attacked Echo Call village, and there's the commander of the defending forces, Matani Sybil, named like the river. They've been guarding their crossing for centuries, at least that's what she said. By the way, thank you to everyone who's still watching this. I'm really happy that at least a handful of people is interested in seeing me play through the game. I know it isn't the most action-packed Let's Play, mainly because there's a lot of text to read, but I'll do my best. I do the different voices and all that stuff, and I try to be as role-play as possible. So I appreciate you watching. So thanks for that. Pavel told me that we can get the Sigil of Life if we talk with Lantry and ask him to teach us some magic. So I'm gonna record a bonus episode, but I can't do that today because of time constraints. Now let's just go ahead and try to finish this. Come on, guys. They're here. Weapons up. And remember those no longer with us. Honor them with your courage and prowess. The captain turns to face you as you approach. Fatebinder, we're proper warriors, are we not? This battle should remain between those of us who specialize in dealing death. Let the villagers go. They did not ask for this conflict. I wonder why the iron of the disfavored iron shipment ended up here then. We found sort of stuff through the village that shows that these guys have been very heavily supported by this village. I'm not really inclined to show mercy to these guys because they've been aiding the war effort. You could say, yeah, they had no chance and all that, but I think they had a choice. We're here to end this conflict and help Kairos. So this village is an accessory to sedition, surrender or perish. I didn't know our guild was a winter fever so easily shared throughout the village, but perhaps the only way to impress your overlord is to slaughter the sick and unready. They knew the cost of defying Kairos. That's about the logic I'd expect from one of Kairos' pawns. The captain points at you, hefting her blade to the ready. I want this spineless pile of shit off my riverbank. Alright then, I am gonna give you a fight if you want to fight. What are you? Just a normal villager? No, wait. Alright. So I'm going to give the Mantle of Flame to Beric, and I'm going to have Beric move up and engage Matani Sybil. Then I'm going to use Lantry, and I actually forgot to pull one of the abilities that Lantry has, this Erase the Record ability. We're going to put that on Beric as well. Then we're going to Verse, and we're going to use the bow with Verse. We'll try to take the Sage out that's in the back. It's going to do a lot of damage to us. I don't really want that happening. Let's just go to slow mode and let's go for it. Beric. Oh yeah, we've been spotted, I guess. Let's go for Matani Sybil. Beric. Come on. And Verse. Come on. Shoot the arrow. Do as I told you. Okay, Lantry is done. What else? Lantry? I think a bit of a fireball might be in order, eh? So let's go for that one. Let's hope that the fire arrow stops the Sage from doing nasty things to our guys. Okay, he's got the Mantle of Flame, I hope. Verse is done with her ability. Let's try to oh, Matani Sybil is running away. She does have the Mage Fire now. Let's try to knock her prone. And Beric, would you mind taking these guys? Weapon ineffective against Beric. Okay, that's fine, but how about you taunt these guys? I'm done with my ability. He's got now the Mantle of Flame, which is gonna make their life miserable. This is a super heavy ability. 30 seconds. That's amazing. I'm really happy that we found that that accent. Okay, what can I do? What can I do to make this situation worse? I think we want to go for another fireball here. Let's go for more mage fire. We're going to have Barrick with the Clash of Iron. Just like this. Okay, he's still burning. That's nice. And I leveled up. Great. Has enough experience to level up. I will level myself up. I could go for more resolve, which is gonna sort of push up my lore skill. I don't see what else it can do for me though. Determines a character's ability to endure physical and mental challenges. Primary attribute to use to derive the endurance, will, and magic defenses. It also increases the durations of afflictions applied by the character. That's kind of nice. So I think that should increase the time my spell works. I wonder if that's a thing. Let's just have a look at my spell. Damage, emitting foe. I wonder if that's an affliction. Prone affliction for 5.5 seconds. Space 5. Yeah, I guess so. So these are afflictions. This is mage fire and frozen mage fire affliction for 8.7 seconds. Yeah, okay. I hadn't really had that on my screen at all. I mean, getting the cooldown is also nice, but having the afflictions go longer is pretty good if you ask me. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. That is also going to bring me up to 90 lore. In terms of this, I sort of want to go down to the expanded mind. I don't want that. The enfeeblement, that's not useful. And I really don't like the magic staff. That's, yeah, it's not amazing. I mean, having the multiple strikes, it's alright. It's alright. I could go for the cone of magic, which would allow me to go for the channel strength, but it's still not enough to open this. So I think I'm going to go for the energy shield. Sort of as my get out of jail free card, and then we can go for expanded mind and the spell reflection. Let's save this. Verse, I'm still waiting how to develop you, so that's fine-ish. I gained 1 lore. Now I should be able to upgrade a bunch of these spells. Oh, no one in your party can learn this spell. Why not? What does that need? 85. I guess I can't change them during a fight. In combat. Yeah, okay. Well, go away then. That's fine. I hit 3 guys with the fire affliction. Okay. Yeah, I guess because the Mantle of Flame is doing damage all day long. Just an amazing ability. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the fulmination here. That's gonna hurt all of them. Yeah. That's about right. Barrick, you're just gonna attack Matani Sybil. Lantry is done. Lantry, I do want you to heal him, although, I mean, going for the Rhyme Spike for the Sage might be a good idea as well. Holy crap, they're dealing a bunch of damage now. Verse. Attack the Sage. Attack the Sage. Okay, that should hurt them a bunch. A couple of them are nearly dead. They still got my electric jolt. It's not big enough to hit both of them, which is a shame. My range is not big enough. These guys are nearly dead. These guys are nearly dead. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try to knock both of them prone. That should work. Okay, that guy has Rhyme Spike now. He's frozen. Someone's been wounded. Not one of my guys though, which is good. Let me try to heal myself here. One of them has already perished. Lantry's done. Verse is done. Verse. Let's try to attack that person over there. And Lantry could try to push this guy away.
I'll take care of it.
So they are knocked prone now. That guy... Is that guy gonna go down as well? No, I just grazed the sage. Crap. Let's try to take out the sage. I hope I can kill him.
Pay attention, kids. You might learn something.
Okay. Lantry is done. Well done. I wonder, that could kill the guy. Surrendered. She surrendered. Okay. Well, don't know what that means exactly. Let's try to knock the guy in the back down. Okay, he's stunned. That's good. I still have the Rhyme Spike as a method to deal damage. Is he gonna take more damage? I critically hit the sage. That's awfully nice. He's near death. I could go with my staff, but... Yeah, no, let's finish off the sage as fast as possible. Verse, what are you doing? You're just attacking. You've been poisoned. Oh, and I'm near death as well, which doesn't make me too happy. Let's prone the other guy.
I'm not dead yet.
Okay, that guy's down. The Honor Guard is dead, which means that we can send Beric to, I think, attack the archer in the back. I think that is what we should do. Lantry, go and heal me. That's gonna be a good idea. I gained more fire control.
Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth.
Okay, the sage is dead, and both of them are engaged in melee. I'm gonna go for the skewer with her. Okay, and I don't know, I don't have any abilities left now, so just gonna stand in the back and use my staff. Lantry, gonna go for this one. I'm nearly down. Really,
I'll take care of it.
really unhappy about that one. Verse is done with her ability. Man, die already. Die already. What can you do? Do you still have the Mantle of Flame? Yeah. That is such a good thing. It's still gonna give off one more damage. Immunity to Frozen for allies. Well, no, wait. Let's just go for escape here. Come on, none of my abilities are really there for me. Lantry, did you apply your thing to me? Yeah, I guess you did. Let's go for the quill throw and throw that on this guy. The archer is annoying. He's still shooting at me. I don't want to be wounded. Can I do anything with Beric that would sort of stop them from pushing me? Yeah, let's go with that attack. Let's go with that attack. Come on. That one. Yeah, there's not much more I can do. Beric is done. Finishes the ability. He's on fire now. Activates Quill Strike on Soldier. Verse, what can you do? Could still go for the fire here. We only need to take them out. I'm rather hurt now. I mean, I could go for this. This is once per encounter. Quickly heals the Fatebinder with a surge of restorative energy. The burst of energy is so invigorating, the Fatebinder is also hastened for lasting duration. That's pretty nice. It's one per encounter, so I just might want to go for that here. instead of anything else, because we're rather hurt. Okay, I'm back up now. That's great, and my fireball is gonna be back up very soon. Right. Let's wait for it. What about Lantry? What can you do? You can still go for this one, do a little bit more damage. Now let's go for the fireball and finish this. Barrick is done. That's all fine and dandy. 7 frosts. Lantry hits the Sun Soldier with his staff. Yeah, that's okay. Let's make sure that that guy in the back dies. He should die now. Yeah, he did with the melee. I've been hit, but I'm not wounded yet. This still takes a while to come up. Any of my other abilities on cooldown? Yeah, they are. This one. He's been missing me. Okay, he's wounded now and he's burning.
Bleed out, you little shit.
Okay, I mean, I wouldn't mind having multiple strike attacks with my staff. Maybe it's something that is good, but we went through this, I'd say, rather difficult fight without having anyone wounded. That's pretty nice. Sybil can barely summon the strength to crawl, and after several attempts she slips on her own pooling blood. She lifts her head to focus on you. She mouths several words, though no cogent sound escapes her mouth, until she falls to her knees, bracing her side. Okay, there are the other two. Hello. Well done, Fatebinder. If this one survives its wounds, we even have a fresh present of the Archon of Secrets. He did request a personal audience with any leader we can take alive. That's a mighty big if. These southern folk are a sickly bunch. Antio wags her hand dismissively. Looking at her suffer, it's making me sick. I'll kill her and get this over with. I'd say give her to the Scarlet Chorus, see if she survives the trip back to camp. A wise choice, my good Fatebinder. Bitter quip motions to his gang. Take this one back to camp, and be gentle for a change. If you deliver a corpse to the voices of Nerat, you can expect to share her fate. So if she lives, this fanatic will be trusted with a weapon. Lovely. And what of this village? The locals could have trapped the houses, so too risky to commandeer the site. He shrugs, his tone becoming matter of fact. We should burn the town. It'll cut off support, send a message, and the smoke signal will give the others a visible rallying point when crossing the Matani. Did we just waste all that blood and time capturing this place only to torch it all? Now I adore the mystical power of fire in ways none of you could possibly understand. But even I think there's a time and place for arson. Fatebinder, kindly tell Antio he's free to burn his half of the village. The Scarlet Chorus would like to keep our half of the spoils, not smoke it. Yeah, I mean, there is a strategic reason for killing these guys off. I can see that, but making them slaves or conscripts might be the better idea. So keep the settlement. It's a difficult choice, actually. It's rather difficult. Sending a message that might curb the spirit of these guys, but making them slaves or conscripts is the better idea, I think. I gained fear with Barrick, gained favor with Scarlet Chorus, gained wrath with the Vendrian Guard. You placed too much trust in these locals, especially after their last deception. The first chance they get, they will turn coat and stab their gang boss in the back. That would only prove our point. These are competent fighters who are better put to work in Kairos' army. No boss who falls to a simple villager deserves to live anyway. Kairos' edict looms overhead. Have we nothing better to do with our time? The disfavored warrior shakes his head in a huff and turns to his squad. Hear that? The Chorus just made this town their headache. Now start rounding up your gear, and there's lots to do before we rest. A sensible decision, dear Fatebinder. If we hold to the disfavored's pogrom of raised soil, what will remain for us to rule? Bitterquip claps his hands, raising his voice to address his gangs. Seize this place! Search the homes! Take all that you can carry! Give each survivor a chance at the Voice's mercy, but to the ungrateful, be brutal! Fatebinder, you've helped enough. The Iron Marshal has sent word that the Archons are meeting at the Disfavored camp, and your presence is requested. You should make haste back to camp. We'll take it from here. Alright, Battle of Echocore Crossing. We still have to do one more thing here. We have to find out what happened to the Forge-bound iron. Yeah, find the iron located somewhere in Echocore Village. The iron shipment must be located somewhere in the village. Search the area for the goods. Right, Matani Sybil, you can kill us here, but our cause will blossom elsewhere. The tears will not remain in chains for long. Well, suck it. We gain Empyrean Iron Falcata. What about Barrick? Is that better than your sword? No, it isn't. Verse, what about you? Nope. Okay. And that one isn't either. Well, it's gonna increase your recovery time by a bunch. Yeah, no. These are not great. Let's just take them all. Okay, and these villagers, they're just done fighting. So let's get out of here. I should be able to upgrade a bunch of my spells, though. We're at law 90 now. We might be able to increase one of these guys. Maybe the area of effect? No, not quite. The duration? Not at all. I can go for more range. That's a range of 6 meters for... Oh, that's the radius. So, 6 meters, 4 meters. The intensity is going to push it to 100. That's 20, that's 15. No, let's get rid of it. Yeah, let's go for the range. Why not? We can always change that one. Then we've got 85 over here. Won't be able to change that one. 85, 75 though. The electric jolt, which is going to stun people. Ah, crap, that's going to go up to 100. That's going to go up to 90. So that's going to increase the stun deflection duration for 1.4 seconds. It's not that long, but I mean, every little bit helps. And then we've got the Rhyme Spike, which is at 85. If I were to remove the precision and go for the intensity, that'll do more damage. I like it. Or should I go for the area of effect? No. Yeah, let's keep it at that. And then the prone. There's nothing I can do over here. That's just gonna stay as it is. Right. We're gonna remove these from Barrick. Because yeah, I don't think he really needs to use the magic. I think he's better with his sword. Let me just quick save over here. And let's get out of there. I think we plundered everything. What's with you, a settler? Maybe you have something to say? Just gonna keep down the tab button to see what transpires. The Echocore village appears to be unusually well supplied. It's likely that the locals have been helping the revolutionary forces for some time. Damn Northerners! You just take what you want, don't you? You should be grateful that I don't kill you. What about you? Hear that wailing? I always love this part. There's a Scarlet Fury. Not exactly the pick of the litter, but we can throw some of the able-bodied folks into the fighting and see who makes the cut. That is such a brutal idea. Old Man Muir. These crates have a small series of notches on the top left corner of each box, and scuffs on the ground suggest they were dragged from a nearby home. Oh. Can't go in there. This sturdy door has been locked but doesn't appear to have been barred on the other side. I could just break it with athletics or pick it with subterfuge. The lock lacks a complex mechanism and looks like it can be picked with moderate effort. Do you have anything to say? I've already told you, I'm not leaving my home. The old man slams his fists together for emphasis, glaring at you with a startled brow. Oh, you aren't these purple imbeciles? Sorry, didn't mean to yell. Eyesight isn't what it used to be. Name's Muir. Been here since old King Orkun claimed the valley as part of his own. You're with Kairos, right? He jabs a finger at you with a question. And Kairos brings peace, right? Well, I surrender. Now leave me to my home and privacy. This is a battlefield. By order of Tunon, all civilians must depart on pain of death. Oh, really now? Well, I declare you a motherless pile of fatted beast shit. The old man waves his hand under his back end, wafting the imaginary fumes in your direction. Get out of my sight! Take your empty threats with you. I'm tired of your tone, you dusty old beast rotter. Goodbye, idiot. What did he have? Staggering burn and rusted key. Okay, let's take it all. Yeah, that is the key for this one. Right, okay, let's go inside. Gotta expect to find the iron in here, I think. What's that one? There's a list on old crumpled paper. While various simple items for crafting and repair are crossed out, most food items remain. Alrighty. Forge-bound iron ingots. These iron ingots bear the seal of the Forge-bound Guild. Okay, there are no more details for it. Let's take it. What's in here? We've got a tier-forged bronze great spear. Okay, is that better than what you guys have? Well, I guess you want to keep your shield. It's not as good as what you have. It's going to add recovery time. It's going to do more damage, but what's that one? Lesser sigil of strength. Yeah, I already know that one. Let's take it all. And let's get out of here. Okay, I think we're done in Echo Call Village. There are no more quests. I don't really want to run through the whole village, sneaking to maybe find something that could be useful. I think we're done. Goodbye. Get to it. Gonna save F6 and then... Oh yeah, we're in slow mode. Sorry about that. What I do want to do is, though, go to the disfavored camp to increase my lore at the trainer. That's going to be very useful. We're here at night. Only 5 more days to Kairos' sword day. Who's that? That's Matani Sybil. The Avenging God fight for what's rightfully theirs. What do you fight for? Who are you? Bitter Quip and Silveros. Matani Sybil doesn't say anything more. If I'm to die, at least let me die in peace. Death Knell, do you have anything to say? Fatebinder? No, she has nothing new to say. What about Bitter Quip over here? Where are my manners? I forgot to cast my incantation of crying like a coddled North girl over a few dead soldiers. The blood chanter pounds his staff to the ground, his sunburned face twisting into a harsh scowl. I will not be lectured for failure to show widow's weakness. Now where's that? His vision snaps to you. Fatebinder! Lord Binder, the disfavored soldier waves you closer. We've been waiting for you. One of Nerad's dogs went wild. At least he's done the right thing to present himself here for a proper trial. I'd like to yank his teeth out, and I'd like it to be with your blessing, so I could sure use your judgment on this matter. We meet again, Binder. Bitter Quip bows. The disfavored have accused me of multiple murders. I am not guilty of these charges and have nothing to hide. He grins from ear to ear. The truth can only exonerate me, so I will happily submit to your judgment. That's a serious charge. Tell me everything. 3 weeks ago, we were in the eastern end of the valley. We were on assignment to keep Vandrian guard runners from leaving and reinforcements from coming in. Bitter Quip and some Scarlet Furies came with us for... His voice falls flat for an awkward pause. Support. Well, our trail put us between 2 Vandrian guard patrols. Thinking they have us outnumbered, they draw bronze. We close ranks and fight together. It's a rather rousing melee, and the Oathbreakers give as good as they get. But among the dead, a dozen conscripts and 2 disfavored. You dance around the important details, chanter. The soldiers jabs a finger at bitter quip. Right as the enemy spots us, you started working your mystic symbols. I saw panic in their eyes when we first stumbled upon each other in that clearing, but once his magic started flying, the only thing in their eyes was bloodlust. What sort of magic did you use? I don't talk the craft outside of the guild, but I can't defend myself with silence. The blood chanter clears his throat, measuring his words carefully. I invoked a spell of frenzy and directed the chant at the enemy. They could move faster than our party, and letting them escape would undermine the mission, so I fueled them with rage to get them to stand and fight. There! He just came right out and admitted it. The Oathbreakers usually can't fight their way out of a burlap sack, but he grants them the gift of a stink badger's courage. The warrior rests his head in his hand. Madness, pure and simple. The Furies were dumbfounded and folded, and that's when Devona and Sevius the Swift dove into the fray. Devona caught a javelin in the eye, just stupidly bad luck. As for Sevius, after the battle he had been run through 19 times. Gravenash couldn't save him. Salvaros has his facts in order. I would concur with his assessment. Is that all you have to say in your defense? What more need I say, for I have done no wrong. Are you daft, or was your mother too busy mounting the tears to teach you right from wrong? You're not enlightened, so I can't forgive your ignorance. If you were illuminated in the ways of the arcane, you'd know that Kairos' law does not hold the mage culpable for that which cannot be controlled. What sort of chorus delusion is this? Yeah, we're gonna go for the law option. Bitterquip is citing magician's folly. If in battle for Kairos' glory, a mage inadvertently harms someone protected by Kairos' peace, the mage is not legally at fault. The Fatebinder actually knows his law. As I said, I have no doubts that I'm in the right. You must understand, the chanter grins broadly. My heart is heavy with regards to this tragedy, but my conscience is clean. That's insane! This wasn't a gout of fire that went awry. He used his magic to enrage the enemy into feats of strength. How is that not a crime? Yeah, spend a decade mastering the craft of magic, and perhaps you will understand why this law must exist. And why is that? So you illuminated folk can lord your knowledge over the rest of us, and excuse each other from reckless misuse? The warrior lets out a low grumble. You're all toying with things only Kairos understands. Nothing good comes of mages. You gripe, but if this law didn't exist, I could argue that Gravenash hasn't been protecting the Scarlet Chorus from harm the way he has the disfavored. And I could demand tune on punish such misuse of magic. But the law does exist, so I do not. Alright, I'm ready to pass judgment. The case is a simple one, is it not? So do you think he's guilty? Wrong question. It's not what the Fatebinder feels, it's what the law says. He clears his throat with a smug smile. So then, what does the law say? So I can say the law shields you. I can say it's obvious you're acting with malice. Knowing the law would shield you. You're innocent of murdering a servant of Kairos, but guilty of giving succor to the enemy. I don't think he really did it to hurt them. To hurt Kairos, I think it was actually a rather good move to stop them from running away and killing them all. The law is meant to protect mages acting in good faith in battle. This is not such a case. The sentence is death. No, I'm not gonna kill him. Yeah, Kairos' law shields you. I gained favor with Tunon, I guess, because I passed a rightful judgment, I guess. Yeah, and the other guys are pissed. The Blood Chanter grins, smug. He tips his head to you in thanks before flicking the disfavored soldier an obscene gesture. I gained Merciless. I gained Scarlet Chorus favor ability. Really? Okay. What's that then? It's passive. Plus 5% hit precision on targets below 35% health. Okay, to finish them off, I guess. What do I get if I have them at Wrath? Plus 30 defense against bleeding and burning attacks. What about the others? Lantry, Wheel of Ages. Create a slowing aura. We already got that one with Barrick and with Verse. Oh, Ebb. Allegedly the last member of the School of Tides. I think we met her when we were moving around in the village. Maybe she's gonna become a companion. That would be pretty cool. Well, let's see how it goes. We're gonna go for some lore training now. Over here. Let's see what Drak can teach us. Okay, we'll come back. Show me what the fifth eye has been teaching you. We'll make this valley burn. Let's go for the lore over here. You can't do nothing. You can't train. You're already trained, so I'm the only one who can do anything. I might just go for the subterfuge. I mean, the magic stuff is useful. Subterfuge is even more useful. Especially for sort of options in dialogue. I like that, having that ability. Yeah, let's train the subterfuge a little bit. I can't train anymore. I can't train the lore anymore. And let's go for this guy. Let me see your wares. We got a bunch of shit that we can actually sell, and I do sort of want to get the fire eye stone over here. This rock glows with warmth, trapped from the Edict of Fire. How it contains the heat without being consumed is a mystery, but that is going to give me plus 10 fire control, which is pretty nice, especially with the Mantle of Flame. That is an amazing thing. I might actually change to become sort of a battle mage. Yeah, maybe not. But the Mantle of Flame would allow me to fight in the first row. Maybe in addition with the with my shield, with my magic shield, it could work very well as a battle mage. So, what do we want to sell? That iron greatsword, we don't need that one. We don't need the bloodstone. These mending grips, we don't really need them either. It's just unarmed DPS. No, come on. Go away. What's that one? Healing potion. I'm gonna keep that one. That's an iron javelin. Go away. These are topaz. Yeah, sell them all. These shoes, nobleman's sandals. Reduce the recovery, but also reduce my my defense. Go away. Shattered iron sword. We don't need that one. These are broken armor pieces. Sell all of them. We don't really need the heavy armor. I don't want to go for the reduced recovery. Broken door. We don't need that. Got Vandrian light bronze gauntlets. Don't think we need them. No, come on. Goodbye. Light leather gauntlets. 1 second more recovery time, more precision, and more unarmed DPS. These might be okay. I'm gonna keep them. Bronze throwing dagger can go away, and the bronze katana can go away. And then we got this iron greatsword, go away. We got the broken fox, go away. The Tearsman spine bow that we don't need. Yeah, keep the light leather gauntlets. Anything else that we could sell? The Imperial Iron for Carter. Go away. Yeah, that looks about right. Remove that one. Will we be able to buy the Firestone now? Yeah, just about. No, cancel. I don't want more healing potions. So, sell all this crap. And then I think I'm going to give that to me. I mean, the regenerating thing, it's fine. But doing more fire damage is better. And I think we're going to take that one away. Give that to her, because she's been poisoned a bunch of times. So that's not a thing. Oh yeah, we can get rid of the Great Spear as well. Beast Blood Pollen is going to go into the chest, and we're going to sell that accent because we already know it. Anyone else got anything to sell in their inventory? No, doesn't look like it. So that's fine. Sell that stuff. And then we're done here. Next episode, we'll make our way into the disfavored camp, talk with the Archons, find out what they want, and hopefully we'll get ready for the attack on the Citadel. We secured the outer valley. We secured the crossing. There's really nothing that should be able to stop us now. So hopefully you join me next time for the attack on the Citadel. For now, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of this, please consider subscribing. Hope you join me next time. Bye bye.